Hello everybody, it's Angie, Treasured Vintage, and I'm bringing you a look at my copper jewelry today. I have a pretty sizable container, and I have been listing it, but sporadically, because I find that there's either a lot of it or else I start thinking about not everyone loves it. So yeah, a while back I purchased a big lot of copper jewelry, so I hope you enjoy looking at it. I'm going to show it to you. See if we can get a nice background here somehow. Now let me tell you first about the Renoir Matisse jewelry. Here is the information that I brought up on it. Excuse the trees in the background because I'm right by the window today. Founded in 1946 by Jerry Fells, Renoir of California produced copper jewelry until about 1964. The Matisse mark was used only on the luscious enamel pieces produced starting in the early 50s. The Sauterre line by Renoir was originally sterling pieces produced from the mid-1950s until 1960. To accommodate changing styles and the difficulty of producing the same copper designs in sterling, the line was redesigned with the burnished gold finish. These golden glow pieces were made from 1961 to 1963. This is a Emerald City vintage costume jewelry place I found on the web just to find out a little bit more about the Renoir jewelry so that I could tell you. And then they have some there on their site for sale, I guess. That is their story. Okay, let's see what we can pull out and show you. I have a few cuff bracelets. This is a nice wide one. Now, some of these are marked Matisse Renoir and some of them are unmarked. So I don't know. I'll try to show you the marking when I come across one that is marked. I have quite a bit of earrings, quite a few earrings. I love these. They just sparkle in fiery gold, coppery sparkle. These are screwbacks, and the lot that I got all came on the cards. I think they were in someone's antique store, but they never took the prices off, but that's what they charged for those. But this was like a couple years ago, I'm ashamed to say, and I haven't got it all listed yet, but these prices are not current prices. I like these. I think I have seen these same ones listed. I had a price of $21 on those, and they are just marked with the Renoir. I don't know if there's any Matisse ones in here or not. I have some listed. I do know that. I have at least one of the Matisse Renoir listed. This is just a little copper open cuff, which is cute. Cute. I won't be doing any lives for a little bit because I broke the bridge on my, I have some dental work that needs done, and I have a broken bridge, and it's in the front of my mouth. It's one of my cuspids. So I have this silvery nub instead of a tooth, and I'm not going to be able to get that fixed until next week, and that's just going to be a temporary one. I think I said in a chat somewhere that this procedure was going to cost $3,500, and I lied. It's $2,580, which is almost as bad, but yeah, that's what it's going to cost, $2,580. So I should be listing instead of making a video. But here is a nice open work filigree cuff. Another pair of earrings. Let me get them out of here. And this is a different bag. These weren't $2. This is part of the lot that I got. This is a brooch. No marking on it. Really different. I don't know. Are they serpents or is that just a scrolly thing? I don't know. See, I figured this video would be, you know, liked by some and just passed over by others because, like I said, not everybody likes copper. I happen to think it's very cool, but I am not everybody. So this is a big pendant with a crown on it, and it looks like a dogwood. That's what the petals look like anyway, dogwood. And don't think there's a mark on there. I don't see a mark. It's got the copper chain, the fold-over clasp. Very different. We got an ice warning. I got an ice warning on my phone, and it's the first ice warning I think I've gotten. So I guess we're supposed to get some accumulating ice later on, which is not fun. Here we have a Buddha necklace with a copper chain, fold-over clasp. This is a tray that, oh boy, this is my husband. I was afraid of that. I just heard a burp. I hope you didn't hear one, but I heard one. Okay, this is a tray. I found this at a yard sale, I believe, and it's been a good while ago. It's not something out of the lot, but I did go over this with Simmerchrome at one time, and some of it came off, some of it didn't. It's an Asian-themed little tray with a bridge. The back of it looks like that. There is some writing down here. What does that say? Made in Japan. It says made in Japan, so kind of cute for like some change or something. I have a set of this. I must say the lighting is much better out here at the table than in my bedroom, the way I had been doing the videos, so we will stay out here at this table to do videos. Hopefully that can happen in the future. Yeah, here's the comedy and tragedy, I believe, type of panels, and don't think this one's signed either. Let me see if the earrings are signed. I could zoom in a little more on this stuff, maybe. Maybe it would be a little better to see. Oh, these are signed. Renoir. So I have the bracelet and the earrings. That are a match. Coming up, we have a pin. That's really nice, and that is signed Renoir. Renoir. However you would say that in a fancy way. We have a cuff. I've also seen this one, I think, listed before. So there are quite a few listings of copper items online. Like I said, that's one of the reasons probably I haven't listed, because that always deters me from some reason. I shouldn't let it, but it does. If I see that the market is saturated with certain brands, I will start collecting them instead of listing them, which is not good. So therefore, I have a lot of Avon in like 3 boxes, and I have, Trifari, I could list it, but I have a box or 2 or 3 boxes of Trifari. I've got, of course, all my Monet. What else? Sarah Coventry, I've got boxes of that. So yes, I have a problem. What can I say? This is a Roadrunner, nice and shiny one. This is a solid copper. Is this the Bell? This could be the Bell Trading Company. I'm not sure if that's the Bell mark there or not. But another old one with a clasp like that. Oh, there's other stuff down here. This is a pendant that I would like to put on a chain, because that's a pretty cool Nefertiti, I think, pendant. Not signed. Here's a more modern copper chain with a few charms on it. I think I was going to put this on here. Possibly. I was going to do that. And then we have these. They're super cool because, let me show you. $32 on those. Let me show you why I think they're super cool. Because they have the little earrings. A lot of times, too, you'll see these without the little findings for earrings, and but these are intact, having the little earrings. So they're cool. I like those. Have another chain, and this one is very chunky, and does look like it's either just some wear or some verdigris in there, probably verdigris. That's really a chunky chain, and look, it has a sister clasp, and it does say copper on the clasp. So that could definitely be cleaned up, but that's a nice chunky bracelet. Here's another bracelet. This one has, I want to say that phoenix bird, but that's not really that, is it? I don't know. It's not really a bird. It's some kind of an Indian motif, I believe. See if this is signed. Nope, not signed. Has some of the finish wear off of it on the back, but cute. Nice Indian motif to it. And this is another solid copper one, and if anybody knows what this link is called, please let me know. I had just sold a necklace that had a very fine gold tone chain on it that had this link, and I looked online to find the exact name of that. The closest I could come was Byzantine. I don't even know if that's correct, but I like to know the links names. It's just something I like to have when I list. Here's another pin. I do have a few pins listed. I think I have a little mouse that kind of reminds me of this one. Yeah, a mouse pin listed. Now this, I bet you it could be a pendant too, because this looks like it could be a bale if you wanted it to be. And this one is not signed. I think the ones that have this like burnished finish on the back or whatever are not typically signed, and most of them are not as nice, I think, as the beautiful copper like this, Renoir. I think these are signed, probably. Oh, what's that say? Well, no, I'm wrong about that. It's not signed, but they are pretty. They are pretty. These are cute. Really nice quality ones too. Doesn't look like these are signed. They're nice. Nice and bright. Bright and shiny. We have these. These are pretty cool hoops. I think they look better off of the card. You can see them better. These are actually screwback copper hoops. But I'm not going to take them off the card. I hope you can see them. Nice detail on them. We have these, which are nice dome. These are Renoir. $20 on those. I have trouble listing these because I don't have a light box or anything, and I always see myself in them, and I like my reflection, and I'm just like, I'm not down with that. I don't like that. So then these are some more. And we're coming to the end here, but I know that I wanted to show you something else and I forgot. So I'm going to be going from the camera for just a second in a little bit. I like these a lot. Nice dimensional, kind of an edgy look, maybe industrial look, I don't know. Very cool, modernist, be another word. I have one more baggie here and a couple more earrings to look at. Let's look at the baggie. Is that Van Gogh, or am I like totally off? It's one of those old dudes, I don't know. It's an old dude. And doesn't have a C clasp or anything. It's got the regular rollover clasp. That looks pretty old. I don't think it's Van Gogh. I think I listed something like that before and I knew who it was at one time, but I do not know now. Little copper hoops, pierced hoops. Nice sheen to those. Some other ones, very plain. I should list these together. And list those hoops together. This is a cool pendant for I would say unisex pendant, but when I look at it, I think it'd be a cool pendant for a guy. But once again, I don't have enough chains to go around. Looks like there's almost a name on there, but who knows what that is. Or it might be like a wannabe name. Here I have some little square clips. They are not marked. And here I have a pretty nice pendant. I really like this pendant. I love the hammered look on copper. I think it makes it look really nice. It sparkles more. There's that. And I put it on actually that's kind of a rose gold colored chain. But it looks nice with the pendant, I think. I think there's not that much of a contrast that you couldn't put those together. And that was not signed or anything. Here's another cool pair of Modernist clip earrings. Very edgy, very geometric, maybe. And last we have these little swirlies. Now, like I said, I do have probably, I don't know, 5 or so copper items listed in my shop. If you want to look, I put some of these in here that some of them have been sold, but some of them are still in my shop from this particular lot. And there's probably about 5 or so copper type listings in my shop. Now let me step away for just 1 second. I'm going to run in the other room because I want to show you what I recently got to add to my Monet collection and online at an auction. Talk amongst yourselves or to yourself. I am back. We will look at some of this stuff right here. There's just a few things in here, but I wanted to show what's here. This is a new, to me, vintage Napier, and it is a book piece. I wanted to show it in the book, but guess what? I didn't bring the book. But it's from the, I think it's 1977 or right around in there. It's a really cute hammered open pendant, but look at that, how it's like folded over onto itself, making the opening for the chain. And there is the hang tag, the Napier hang tag. So I really like that piece. I think that piece is very, very cool. So I'm happy to have that. It was probably $10 or $12. I found it online. Here is another item for my Napier. Unfortunately, this one has some damage that I did not see and the seller did not tell me about. Some of these little gold tone spacers are missing. But I'm always attracted to things on chains, like beads that are strung on chains, or panels like this strung on chains. You see the 4 beads up here, and you go along. They're in here, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Oops, 2 and 1, not good. 2 and 1. 2 and 2, 2, not 2 and 1, and 2 over here. So I had thoughts of, trying to fix it, but then I'm like, how can you fix that? I'd be afraid that I couldn't thread the chain back through the hole. Now this wouldn't be any problem here, but these holes in the black pieces are small, so I think it is what it is. I didn't leave them bad feedback, but I left them 4 stars because whether they noticed it or not, they didn't. You could see it in the pictures, but you could not. It was not in the description that there was beads missing. But the only thing is you had to look really close at the pictures, or you wouldn't notice, which I didn't notice. So partly my fault, and partly the seller's fault. And that's that for the Monet. In an online auction of Anne Gaddis, I got this big chunky glass, I think, beaded. I don't know if that's glass or just really heavy. Something or other. It's heavy, but it sounds good. And it's Carol Lee. It has some fading to the hardware, but it was only $1. So I got this for $1. There you see the, I'm pretty sure that says Carol Lee. I'm not 100, but I'm pretty sure that says Carol Lee. And last but not least, this is beautiful. Oh no, not last but not least. I have one more pair of little earrings that I got for $1 that I love the design on. They are not signed, but I like that knot. And they're in really nice condition, but they are not signed. They are pierced. And I got those for $1. And I paid up for this, but you'll see why. I think I can triple possibly my money. I'm not sure, but okay. Is this not beautiful? Is this not a beautiful brooch? This was also from Ann Gaddis' auction. She was on Lisa's auction and offered this up. And I think it was $15 buy it now, and I bought it. I bought it. I was quick with it too because everybody wanted this, and it is a treasure. I'll probably sell it and be like very sad that I sold it. But I've never seen one like that before. And these are glass beads here, the dangles, and look at all those. Blue and green too. I mean, my favorite jewelry colors, blue and green. So that's it. I'm going to end with that. Thank you so much for coming. Please like and subscribe. At least like and maybe comment. If you don't subscribe, it will help the channel. And I do appreciate every single one of you who watch me and miss me when I'm not on. And thank you so much. So be kind when you're picking. And I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.